Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift programming tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be explaining what the keyword static does. So for the most part, static is quite useless in Swift, but it has a really specific use case, and I'm not really going to be able to demonstrate that here because I need a really large project to really show why this is useful, but I can explain what it does. So basically what a static is it's kind of like a default. So if you define something as static, it's in that. I don't know how to explain. It's in the type rather than create. You have to create a whole new variable of that. So if I just create a struct here, so let's just call it struct person, and then inside of this I can have let name. This is string, and let age. So here. This is just a normal struct, but now let's say I had a static let person, name, and now what I can do is I can automatically set this to person, and you can see, so this is basically going to be like a default value, but it's not that useful in this kind of context because all you have to do is just set it when you create it. But now if I create a person, so let's say I create person1 equals person, you'll see I can only define the age, and let's say the age is 10 since the name is already defined, so I can't access it. Person1 dot name, I think I can access it. Oh no, I can't actually, because basically if I just go here, so I can't actually access it, but what I can do is I can access it if I use a static let person. So basically what happens is this is just here. So if you're working in a large project, then you'll usually have lots of structs and you need to have everything organized, and the reason you have static is so you can have it defined as this, and it's kind of just like a constant. And then if I just print person1, just person dot name, and if I print that, all it would do is it would just give person. So every person instance I define here, it's always going to have a name person, and it's not that useful for this kind of thing. But if you have a big file full of like functions and things, and you just need somewhere to store the constants, static can be a good place to have it, so you can see it stores it there, and you can't actually edit it. And the big difference here is that I don't actually have to create a person instance to be able to access this. So I just have this here, and I can just access it whenever I want. It's also, so it's not too useful when you're storing strings and things, but if you have a function here, that can actually become quite useful, as now what you can do is you can put this in a different folder, and you can put it somewhere and keep it organized, but also keep the so if I do static func and then display name, and then if I just do that, so what I can do here is return and then let's just give it a name parameter, return name, like that. And now all you have to do is you just do person dot display name. You can do this, just do person1. But basically this is just mainly more of an organizational thing rather than an actual thing. Just so this actually why is it still this issue? Okay, so mainly just more of an organizational thing, because now you can put this in a different folder, and it's not like you could make it a global variable, but that would clutter up the variable space. So global function, because that'll clutter up the space. So yeah, this is mainly an organizational thing. You can just do this, and then you always have this function readily available. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.